When it comes to the greatest hip-hop producers of all time, there's the holy trinity of Dr. Dre, DJ Premier, and RZA. Dr. Dre has the hits and untouchable legacy. Primo is the epitome of 90s East Coast hip-hop, and RZA is the most cinematic of all three. As the founding member of the iconic Wu-Tang clan, he utilized a unique blend of East meets West ideology, melding the grimy ethos of New York streets with a mystic fascination for Asian philosophy and martial arts. RZA's illustrious production career spans decades, marked by numerous classics that have become inseparable from the hip-hop canon. And while his accolades are plentiful, the genius of the Abbot often goes underappreciated for the sheer versatility he demonstrated in adapting his production style to 9 different MCs while retaining that classic Wu sound. From the infectious street funk tailored for Method Man to the raw and unbridled loops craft for Old Dirty Bastard. From the epic cinematic scope in Raekwon's only built 4 Cuban links to the chilling atmosphere of Genius's Liquid Swords, RZA's sonic versatility is second to none. What Happens, a blazing track from the Mob, stands as a testament to the RZA's enduring influence on hip-hop production. This joint, featuring heavy hitters like Rocky, Ferg, and Joey Badass, is a masterclass in blending the raw, gritty essence of old-school hip-hop with the sleek, stylized rhythms of the modern era. RZA, a cornerstone in the Wu-Tang Clan's legendary sound, brings his signature approach to the table, a method that marries intricate beats with an atmospheric depth that's as cerebral as it is visceral. Motherless Child is a pure showcase of RZA's production genius. Ghostface delivers his heart-wrenching tales while RZA hooks you in with a masterful beat laced with an OV Wright sample that hits right in the feels. It's a track where the Abbot lets Ghost storytelling take center stage, while his beat provides a melancholic, haunting atmosphere that seeps deep into your soul. You can't help but feel the raw emotion pouring out of every note, every line, and it's all thanks to the RZA Ghostface chemistry. Daytona 500, if you want to talk about beats that get the adrenaline pumping, this is the joint. RZA just takes it to another level with this one. Ghostface, Raekwon, and Capadonna spit fire over a fierce, neck-breaking Nautilus sample that'll make you feel like you're in the middle of a high-stakes car race. Talk about a track that perfectly encapsulates the raw energy of Wu-Tang at their prime and RZA's prowess as a beat-making savant. When it comes to RZA's production masterpieces, Guillotine Swords has to be mentioned. The beat is as sharp as the title suggests, with RZA slicing through the noise to deliver a grimy, hard-hitting soundscape for Raekwon, Ghostface, Inspector Deck, and Genius to spit their fierce verses. It's a no-holds-barred kind of track where RZA's production is just as relentless as the MCs he's backing. It's a musical sword fight, and RZA's beat is the steel edge that gives the Wu swordsman the upper hand. Pure, uncut lyrical over a killer beat, a classic RZA production. Now, when you get a track like Verbal Intercourse, you know RZA was flexing on the boards. The track's melodic blend of soulful riffs and moody bass lines is a testament to the maestro's artful touch, while Raekwon, Ghostface, and Nas lace it with a trifecta of powerful verses. You can't help but nod your head to this one as the Wu saga continues to unfold, bearing the raw essence of the streets. All That I Got Is You is RZA showing his softer side, and oh boy, does it hit hard. This Ghostface joint is an emotional voyage, with RZA's beat setting the perfect backdrop for Ghost's heartfelt storytelling about his childhood struggles. The soulful sample of the Jackson 5 is Maybe Tomorrow tugs at the heartstrings as Ghost's lyrics paint a vivid picture of his tough upbringing. RZA's ability to create a beat that amplifies the emotional gravity of the lyrics is pure genius. It's a poignant testament to RZA's versatility as a producer, proving that he can do gritty street anthems. The magic of this track is RZA's special touch. He adds that raw Wu energy to the lovey-dovey vibes. The Abbot's got the Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell sample on the track, but he flips it into something hard, gritty, yet full of love. Meth and Mary J. Blige trading verses like they're sharing a personal conversation, all with RZA's scratchy beats in the background. It's love, hip-hop style, and RZA's skills on this one can't be denied. Can It Be All So Simple is another jewel in RZA's crown. The sample of Gladys Knight and the Pips, The Way We Were lulls you into a state of nostalgia before Ray and Ghost take you on a journey through their humble beginnings. It's an ode to simpler times, the raw streets of Staten Island, their dreams and struggles, all presented over a melancholic beat that screams vintage RZA. You can almost see the gritty New York blocks and project buildings. It's proof that RZA's masterful ear can turn any sample into a street anthem. Take a minute and let's get into Tears Man. RZA pulled no punches on this joint. He took a sample of Wendy Renee's old soul song After Laughter Comes Tears and twisted it into a melancholic street narrative. Ghostface Killer and the RZA himself unload raw, emotional verses about the brutal realities of street life, making you feel each line. It's an extraordinary blend of the old and the new, wrapped in pain and life lessons. When you talk about great storytelling examples in hip-hop, RZA's production and verse on Tears has got to be part of the conversation. Straight off, Raekwon's only built 4 Cuban links. This joint is a cinematic, gritty depiction of street life. It's like a mob movie in a song. RZA's production is the backdrop to this saga, making you feel like you're right there in the room with the clan. He layers eerie piano keys over a heavy, knocking drum pattern, perfect for the clan's raw, menacing verses. The beat, the flow, the lyrics, it's a testament to RZA's ability to set the scene and let his crew shine. Liquid Swords is another straight-up masterpiece. The haunting sample of Groovin' by Willie Mitchell sets an eerie atmosphere that Genius slices through with his razor-sharp rhymes. You can almost see the rain-soaked streets of Staten Island as you listen to this track. The beauty of this production lies in its simplicity. RZA allows the beat to breathe, not overcomplicating things, and letting Genius's words take center stage. It's a hypnotic blend of old-school soul and raw, gritty rap that only RZA could pull off. Bring the Ruckus, the opener of the legendary Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, embodies the unfiltered aggression that defined Wu-Tang's entrance into the rap game. The beat is raw, grimy, and intense, creating a soundscape that mirrors the rough streets of New York. RZA's genius lies in the ability to turn aggression into art, allowing the clan to go hard on the mic while keeping the production tight. The chaotic sounds and the gritty drums, it's RZA at his purest. This joint didn't just bring the ruckus, it changed the game. There's something magical about the mystery of chess boxing that transcends the typical rap track. RZA's mind-bending mix of gritty boom bap with film snippets paints a gritty, surreal picture that perfectly matches the lyrical complexity offered by the Wu members. It's a sonic labyrinth as labyrinthine as the chess game it symbolizes. The beauty of this cut lies in its layered sound, making it a dope track that never gets old. RZA's production genius here is apparent, his touch delicate but deliberate, every element part of a grander design. RZA's touch on Long Kiss Goodnight shows how he could step outside of his typical sonic realm to match the style of another artist. Here, RZA's production works in perfect harmony with Biggie's smooth, storyteller flow, offering a backdrop that lets the Brooklyn rapper's lyrics take center stage. The track's haunting piano loop, backed by crisp drums and occasional sinister laughs, create an air of danger befitting of Biggie's Tales from the Street. While not an overtly Wu-Tang sounding track, RZA's genius touch is undeniable. On rainy days, RZA weaves a melancholic soundscape that mirrors the bleak narratives Raekwon and Ghostface spill over the track. The Wu producer uses haunting strings and Blue Raspberry's vocals like an instrument which, combined with thunderstorm sound effects, creates a sonic metaphor of a stormy, turbulent reality. The gritty bass line underscores the urgency of Ray and Ghost's lyrics, resulting in a poignant, evocative climax on only built 4 Cuban links. You can't talk about RZA's production gems without mentioning Shimmy Shimmy Yeah. Here, RZA strips down production to its most basic elements, showcasing ODB's eccentric lyrical style. A playful piano loop that sounds like it was pulled from a children's show pairs with a simplistic, bouncy beat to create a track that's weirdly delightful in its starkness. The track is so uniquely ODB, and that's a big part of its charm. RZA knew exactly how to make the beat fit the man. Shame on a Homie exemplifies RZA's knack for using minimalism to maximum effect. He concocts a fast-paced, frenzied beat that sounds like it's tripping over itself to keep up with the audacious rhymes spat out by Old Dirty Bastard. Raekwon and Method Man. The beat is relentless, a cacophony of discordant piano samples and wailing sirens. A raw, chaotic energy that matches the clan's lyrical intensity. It's gritty and grimy, a hallmark of that Wu-Tang sound that RZA so expertly cultivated. Bring the Pain showcases RZA's ability to marry melody with chaos. He layers a gnarly bass line with an eerie vocal loop that sounds like something out of a psychedelic nightmare. It's the perfect backdrop for Meth's aggressive, biting rhymes. Despite the complexity of the beat, Method Man's flow never gets drowned out. Instead, the production enhances his lyricism, illustrating RZA's deep understanding of crafting beats to complement individual artists' strengths. This track is a prime example of RZA's genius in creating complex soundscapes that elevate rather than overshadow the lyrical content. Shadowboxin' is a slick sonic masterpiece with RZA's production prowess front and center. His mix of clean drum hits, that iconic movie sample, and a jazz piano loop works to paint a haunting backdrop for Genius and Method Man's punchy bars. It's like auditory shadowboxing. The beat moves, jabs, and ducks, mimicking the art of the rhymes. Criminology, man, this joint is the embodiment of the grimy, raw, and 90s era of Wu-Tang. It's RZA in his bag, cooking up a haunting masterpiece. RZA's magic with the Scarface sample, the boom-bap drums and blaring horn samples sets the tone for Ghost and Ray to just murder the track straight up. This ain't just about beats, it's about setting moods, building atmosphere, crafting straight-up masterpieces. That's RZA's genius on full display. If you want to talk about an epic beat, Triumph has got to be a go-to. This isn't just a song, it's a saga, a hip-hop symphony with every note masterfully conducted by RZA. That blend of operatic vocals, layered synths, and snare hits. It's like every member of the clan is a warrior in some ancient battle. Lyrically, each MC is on their A-game, but it's RZA's production that turns Triumph into a monumental statement from the Wu. When RZA first brought the Wu together on Protect Your Neck, he had everyone spitting fire on an unrelenting, raw, dirty beat. What stands out in this production is how RZA allows space for each of the clan's 9 MCs to shine. The raw energy is electric, and each verse just adds more fuel. The loops and samples hit as hard as the clan's bars, creating a soundscape that's as much a part of New York City streets as the lyrics themselves. This is hip-hop at its most authentic, thanks to RZA's genius. Fourth Chamber is one of those RZA tracks where you can almost see the smoke rising off the beat. RZA's production here is menacing yet mesmerizing, a testament to his knack for blending gritty beats with heady, psychedelic undertones. His expert manipulation of tempo and rhythm lays the groundwork for some of the Wu's most profound lyricism, with verses from Genius, Ghostface, Killer Priest, and RZA himself. The cinematic, sample-driven beat captures the Wu-Tang's innovative spirit and RZA's creative command, a timeless gem in the Wu canon. Incarcerated Scarfaces showcases RZA at his finest. He lays down a stark, moody backdrop for Raekwon's storytelling, with a beat that's as raw and cold as the Staten Island streets it emerged from. The way RZA loops up the drum sample, it's like a dream trapped in a snow globe, frozen yet beautiful. This kind of production is why RZA is a master. He creates entire worlds with his beats, and Incarcerated Scarfaces is undeniably one of his best. Cream is a testament to RZA's genius and arguably the crown jewel of his production discography. That melancholic piano loop mixed with haunting drums created a sonic template for tales of struggle and survival. RZA's production doesn't overshadow Ray and Deck poignant bars but enhances them, a balance that's crucial in any hip-hop track. The beat has a grimy charm, perfectly capturing the essence of the Wu-Tang's raw lyricism and vivid storytelling. RZA used the perfect blend of melody and menace, a testament to his genius behind the boards.